What a thing to see just coming in. High five! Hello, viewers. Needed to bring the cam down briefly to minimize programs that were streaming, and I had to reboot my router. It was upgraded the internet speed to double it from 75 to 150, which is not quite doubling, but actually, yeah, it is. It's exactly to support multiple webcams with the next set of Fosters. 75 times 2 is 150. Hello, Mother. And Lizzie B. They were all sleeping pretty much the whole time anyway, so he didn't miss anything. This says Jet Propulsion Laboratory, JPL. It was given to me by Kim Stedman, who fosters, I believe, in LA. That is rude. That is rude. No, it's not a cat. It's like a little Mars rover, different rovers. So I guess you could say it's a dog. Rover. Boop boop. See? JPL. If you can see that. For the next set of Fosters, my goal is to have multiple streams going at the same time, kind of like alternate views, but instead of me controlling which cam that you guys see, each one of you can independently select which cam you want to watch. So someone could be watching the main cam and somebody else could be watching the kitten sleeping up here. There'll be a new button down there in the corner of the window on YouTube computer browser that says switch cam. What are you doing? Are you looking up? She wants to go somewhere. She put up a map of Washington and Canada. You want to go up north to Canada? You hear there's kittens up there? Tiny ones? Yeah, if you're still getting COD, just pause for like 5 seconds and then hit play. And that should give you enough of a buffer to, ow, to not have an issue. They've been sleeping for a while, so there should be some good action going on soon. Oh, look. I got a hole in my sock. Probably from a kitten. Because that's not a worn out hole. That's somebody chewing on it. The tablet's off now. She's getting to the phase where the rest of her is growing faster than her head. Oh, and the main cam, I'm going to try to have streaming at 4K resolution. The other cams will be at 1080p. But even if you don't have a 4K monitor, you could still select at lower resolutions, just like you can now. But you'll just have extra ones to go higher. The other cams will be broadcasting at 1080p, but the webcam will be set to 4K, which will give an overall sharper picture than having the webcam set at 1080p. Actually, let me go grab something real quick. Just right outside the room. Okay, it's not right outside the room. One moment. Hi, Lizzie. Were you attacking your mama? I bet you were. Oops, sorry. Let me see. I'm watching. Yep, you were attacking your mama. Your mama's starting to lay down the law. And then I come in. And you bug on out. Now, Mama is not being mean to Lizzie. In fact, I wish she would be meaner. Because if she was meaner, maybe Lizzie would get the hint that stop trying to nurse. The worst I've seen her do is grab her by the ear up here and drag her over the hole so she fall through. These are the little mini computers I bought. I got 3 of them. You can see, fairly small. They're powerful enough to take one cam, one Brio, the 4K cam, and broadcast it to YouTube at 1080p. So I have 3 of these that I'll have stationed around the room, and each one will be powering one of the views. And we'll have the main webcam, and then possibly the same computer that's broadcasting the 4K stream using Livestream Studio could also broadcast another webcam using XSplit. This is why I upgraded my internet speed, so that I could upload 4 or 5 streams and still be able to do my own thing. If you missed Lizzie dropping, or Shelby dropping Lizzie through the hole, it's on Faith's channel. Link to the Brook Ivies is just below. I forget what the stream was called, but it was a few days, about 4 or 5 days ago. You want the cat game going? So I really only need 3 cables plugged into this. Power cable, which I will need to protect, LAN cable, and the webcam. This unit cost about $470, but it's bare bone. You have to add your own hard drive and memory. Memory prices are going up right now. They're like $68 for 8 gig, 2 4 gig sticks. How am I doing this? And I reused an old SSD drive. But they can also take the M2 high performance drives for some serious speed if you need it. And there's a colored ring here, so I could set up a different color for each box, and I did red, yellow, and green, so I could tell at a glance which one is which. Sorry, I'll borrow this. Susie Q, I'm going to give you temporary mod rights. Let's select the right one. I added 2-factor authentication to my account yesterday, so now I gotta log on to everything. Yes, I am trying to sign in. Thank you. There we go. Little miss. Over here. I don't understand your statement about mods been demoted. I sometimes give people CCing for me temporary mod rights so that they're not restricted by timeouts. Gotcha. Whoa, that was a good jump. I saw them legs go like that too. Let's move this back out. Somebody pushed it closer. Watch out for that hole there. Okay, I'm actually going to stop monitoring chat and do some mucking around in here. I'm going to see about getting the air purifier going again. See if I can access the filter and have my son clean it. Oh yeah. Okay, looks like the outer filter caught all the litter dust. Like new litter dust. I noticed that the room smelled a little bit more litter dust when I came in. Hey Chris, can you rinse this out for me? Okay. Check the state of the main filter. Main filter looks good. Okay, Lizzie, your bed's been retired. Since you're not using it anymore, I'll move the air purifier into this corner. This is the heating pad that Lizzie and Sparky enjoyed. Mama briefly saw her mouse toy up there, trying to distract her. Sorry for any black screen. Okay, looks like nobody had a black screen. That's good. Are you behind it, Lizzie? Look at all these toys. Thank you, sir.
I actually had to wet both sides to get it to work.
That's fine. They'll dry with the airflow. Give me the cover.
Lizzie seems interested. We both know she's gonna go, "Ah, monster, run away!" Once you turn it on. Hi, Shelby. Come here, lasers.
There, set on low. And then I'm going to circulate air in the room.
Get the fuzzy. Give the fuzzy a scritch.
this can be in here.
Eat the kid lizard. Kitten just walked by it. She's like, ah, something's blowing up against me.
Going out the tower's going.
Something's. Wind is still being pulled in, so. Or air. Lizzie. Lizzie. I tried. Enjoy the fuzzies. And busted at John's feet.
There's a Winix brand. Like slight overcast skies, but dry. Yeah, I'm surprised she hasn't gone into heat either. There as well. Push this, guys. Whoops, right in the litter box. She's like, where'd it go? Well, so far Lizzie can jump this high because that's how high the cardboard tubes are, the Mew tubes, and she can clear it, jump to the top. Shelby does not trust these soccer balls because they tend to bounce off her head. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, I have to go back to work now. So enjoy the kittens. Have a nice day. If you're wondering why I put the purifier back there, so it'll be less likely for the, I think it'll be less likely for the kitten to pick it up. Oh, hold up. I just realized, no, never mind. We're good. Screw it.